to the channel. I do hope you're doing well. We are running late. Oh, the leg on that is a little bit funny. Mum says we've got to be careful turning the end bit around. The leg I think needs to be screwed.
I'll have a look.
We're off out. A little bit behind schedule, but I thought we had to be at the place for 10. It's 10:30, so we've got a little bit of leeway, but you're going to have a little weekend with us in London. All we know is that we've got Marco Pierre White booked for tomorrow. I've got the ticket for that. We've got Elvis today, and then we've just worked out a route where I think we're going to be doing a lot of walking. So, like covering Hoxton, Leicester Square, Tottenham, we're in a lot of walk. And tomorrow we might venture into Camden, but we are out comfy. Dan has his Iceland coat. I'm going to try and be a bit more... I need to start wearing my other coats because I can't keep wearing it. I mean, practicality probably would be the Iceland coat, but I've gone for my TikTok jumpsuit all in one with my good old Chelsea boots and bed socks because I need to be practical. If we're walking a lot of time, I need it. So I'm going to actually take my Florence and Free jacket, if you remember this from last year, and I'm going to have this Primark bag because I actually really do like this one. I mean, it is going to clash kind of, but it fits a lot of stuff in. And of course I have my case. The only thing I actually cannot fit my journal in, which devastates me because I feel like I need to take a separate bag now for the journals, but I don't have another zippable bag. So what I'm going to do is journal on my phone, and then I can put it in the diary when we come back. But yes, we are going to go off to London. We're going to drop the cases at the hotel. I don't think our room's going to be ready this early in the morning, but that's fine. They said we can drop the bags off at the hotel. Then we're off to the Elvis Exhibition at London Arches. Then it's wherever it takes us. We're going to go to like a horror shop. What was the other one? Forbidden Planet?
Forbidden Planet?
Like books and comics and all that. I want to go for books. Yeah, and then we're going to have a walk around like Tottenham Court Road, Bond Street area. I'm going to take Dan to a little bit of my part of London, aka the shopping and the food. That is my part of London. So, we are, off we go. Look, here is the outfit. I know. He just went to walk in the mirror and was like, So, we need to get going. I'm going to put you in the bag. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit my tripod in because I don't know if they're going to allow us to take it in, and I don't really want to get there and then they stop us. So, it might be phone footage, camera footage. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, spontaneous trip to London. Let's go. Idea where we're going. Dan is in charge of directions. We just dropped the we dropped the cases off. Very nice hotel, guys. Very, very nice hotel. Bougie. Room weren't ready yet, so we've just come down. How far have we got?
We've got 8 minutes.
8 minutes walk. I feel like, oh, this down there is where me and Mum went for the coal shed.
See?
I know this bit.
Nice.
So we've got the Ivy there. That's the original one.
Oh, okay.
I want to go to Aviation where me and Mum went. The one opposite St Paul's.
Right.
And then you've got a theatre here. There's a real Greek. And as you can see, we've got Tower Bridge behind us.
Here is where they've done the Christmas market for Tower Bridge.
Oh, okay. We didn't do that one. We didn't do that one. But HMS Belfast is over there. Power to the metal, pedal to the metal, walking away.
Slow down?
It's okay. I don't want to I'd rather be out of breath and get there on time. You guys know I have a thing about being out of sync, but it's in there. So One Tower Bridge, you go in there down the bottom, and that was where Coal Shed was. Where we had the Chateaubriand roast dinner. That if you remember, I ordered a cocktail, didn't like it, so Mum got lumbered with 2 cocktails. But yeah, it's down there. It's like a complex of flats, and then they have all the restaurants on underneath. Imagine having a cinema and the Ivy like as your delivery. So yes, it's dry, but when we went into the hotel you can actually rent umbrellas for £2 a day, so if all else fails tomorrow we can rent an umbrella. I do live street, see? I don't know what we around this part of London, guys, but luckily Dan does, so yeah, I will probably see you. Oh, Noma Italian, is that the one with the Italian nans? Do you remember I said there was one that should, I don't know if that was what it was called, but I'll probably check in when we get to the exhibit. See you in a bit. We've arrived off to see the King of Rock. Right, let's go.
Came alive. Here comes the king. Stand aside. Here comes the king. Here comes the king. Stand aside. Stand aside. His guitar in hand, up front in the band. Here comes the king. 19 years old in Memphis, Tennessee. Sam and son, so it's something come to be. Here comes the king. Stand aside. Here comes the king. Here comes the king. Stand aside. Stand aside. Shaking his hips and playing his licks. Here comes the king. All right. Still today, 60 years down the road, something about this record is never get old. Here comes the king. Stand aside. Here comes the king. Here comes the king. Stand aside. Stand aside. With guitar in hand, up front in the band. Here comes the king. Shaking his hips and playing the licks. Here comes the king. Stand aside. Here comes the king. Guitar in hand, up front in the band. Here comes the king. Here comes the king. Yeah,
Have you seen my baby? She's not a dame nor a lady. Not in the way she walks, the way she talks, or the way she loves me. Just look at me. I'm like a monkey in a coconut tree. You know I'm overjoyed, 'cause boy, oh boy, she's my gal. She asks me when I say let's go out dancing. Your place or mine, don't waste my time with romancing. She's wild, she's funny, doesn't care about clothes or money. She just cares for me, she's all I need, she's my gal. She speaks too loud and laughs too hard, and she drinks too much. Her manners and her language makes a grown man sweat and blush. My honeybee, ain't nothing she would not do for me. She never plays it coy, my bundle of joy. She's the one I've been dreaming of. I'm overjoyed, 'cause boy, she's my gal.
knock at the door, but don't freeze in your tracks. It's that chance that you've been waiting for. It's the light coming through the cracks. When life shows an open door, come on, step through. A chance like the purest gold. Come on, come on. When life shows an open road, you know you should ride. Forget what you've been told and ride this open road. This open road. This open road. Boom, boom, that knock on your door is sounding further away. Don't lose sight, life was times before. This is now today. When life shows an open door, come on, step through. A chance like the purest gold. Come on, come on. When life is an open road, you know you should ride. Forget what you've been told and ride this open road. When life shows an open door, come on, step through. A chance like the purest gold. Come on, come on. When life is an open road, you know you should ride. Forget what you've been told and ride this open road. This open road. This open road. This open road.
Guys, I love that. There was a lot of different stuff to what when me and Mum had the one at the O2. You enjoyed it.
It's lovely.
Are you really an Elvis fan? I don't think you're as an Elvis fan that I am.
I'm nowhere near as dedicated as you are.
But you didn't find it boring.
No, of course not.
I said, like, it's quite. Dan's not seen the new Elvis film, so I was like, we definitely need to watch the Elvis film because it had a lot centered around like the Colonel and his possessions, wasn't it, and like how his health deteriorated. But now the most important part, food. What are we thinking for food?
I'm thinking, should we share a little pizza?
All right, then you want pizza. What is the time?
11.
11. You want a pizza at 11 in the morning?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, we're having pizza.
You remember I asked you to meet in the middle. Now I'm here all alone again. You remember I called you. You were talking in riddles. Now you're lying to me again. You think I'm going crazy, but I'm not missing you.
Pizza pilgrims. Have I got anything around my gob? No. Have I got anything in my teeth? No. Teeth check. All done. And that was very nice. It was like traditional. What did you say? Stone baked?
Yes.
Stone baked pizza. The crust on it. We had 3 dips. Absolutely lovely. And now we're
Can't
going.
you see this sign?
It's a double yellow line.
Someone's getting a ticket. Oh, M&S.
What are you doing?
M&S Simply Food. We're now walking into Hoxton to Hoxton Magic Shop. Oh, the Hilton London Tower Bridge. I was looking at that, but my budget just could not stretch to the Hilton on Tower Bridge.
Premier Inn's absolutely fine.
Well, we've got a Premier Inn opposite us.
I don't know why you did.
I should have cancelled me a Leonardi and gone Premier Inn. But hey ho, it might be a new chain that we like. That is a bougie Hilton. Look at that. Oh, but yeah, we filled up very nicely. Walking it off, and then it's an hour's walk now to Hoxton.
Do not have any donuts.
It's pastries. Crosstown. Dan's just seen a little snack. No, it's pastries. It is donuts. There's a little donut wagon. We'll get a donut when we get into Hoxton. Into Humble Crumble. We got apple and cinnamon with shortbread topping, hot custard, blowtorch marshmallow, and topped with crushed meringues. What would you give it?
Oh, that's a good 9.
It was very, very nice. Now we're just gonna have a little look in Urban Outfitters. So we've made it to Hoxton. We've actually come all this way just for this isn't even the comic store, is it?
No.
This is the horror store. Or partially horror, partially magic. I don't actually know. We saw it on Google and TikTok and then just ended up like, oh, we could come here. And then we're going to try and walk around to Leicester Square area to go to the Forbidden Planet, which is the book and comic store, and then into Cecil Court, which is a whole row just full of old school bookstores. So it's going to be a very educational day. But yeah, now we need to find it. It's called Hoxton's Monster Supplies. Just look for a horror shop. Good job, I always have blue on me.
City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down, yeah.
I was born in the city, I was raised on its edges. My pop worked his life when it's complex. I found love in its center. If I could live here forever, think it'd be for the better. I love the weather, even though it's fog 24/7. I love the people. This is the city I met all my best friends, and I wanna thank every brick. I wanna thank every entrance to every building that I step in this city of mine. I owe you most my best moments in life. See, I fell in love for the first time in Golden Gate Park. I saw my first rap show at Great American Hall. I used to beg my homies for a ride across the bridge to goof off and spend the whole damn day doing whatever we want. Keith drove us down to Ice Place while we roll up a blunt, and me and Jack would get stoney, walk around and get lost. Don't think I'll ever truly pay back all I was lucky to get just by walking through the city. No, I'm a small part of this.
City of mine, how I love this city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine, how I love this city of mine. It never gets me down.
I never really had a place to call my own, so I travel and I roam till I find that. But I'm full of adventure, so I wander and I venture, and it's safe to say that really I don't mind that. I book a flight to try to figure where my mind's at, a spot where I don't spend no money, just some time at. I mix and mingle with the people till I learn a little. I brought some weed and baby, maybe we could burn a little. She said you're funny, I said no, I'm Xavier, then I left. Sun shining, birds chirping, let me take a breath. I'm headed to the city where my chance to make it best. What people like to give a little, then you take the rest. I'm hoping one day maybe I can find a place to rest. I fell in love with life and wonder where it take me next. I like the hustle and bustle, I fell in love with the fashion. I feel the pulse of the city, it's moving me like a passion, and it's mine.
Finally got to the hotel. I'll tell you all about it in a minute, but here we are after a long day. It's now just gone 7 o'clock. We got into London at about 9:30 and we've been walking away. So this is cute. Look at this. We've got a lovely bed here, huge telly which hopefully will work, fancy bottled water. That's good. I wondered if we would have water, but we did stop off a little shop. We've got a guest directory here. We wanted to see actually when the spa shuts and closes, because we might go to that in the morning. And then you've got a lovely chair there. I don't know how to work the lights, guys, I'm afraid. A lovely little sofa. Let's have a look. Does this put a big light on? Oh yes, it does. That's better. You can see everything now. And then we have a view of, you probably can't see much, I've just hit the camera against the wall, but a little bit of a London view. And then, as I say, nice chair, TV. I cannot wait to get in that bed. And then here, I'm guessing this is, oh right, we have wardrobes. Oh, a lot of wardrobe space. Extra pillows, which is great. And then, what's this one? Oh, I've got a little coffee station. Please note that all items in the minibar are chargeable. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, we haven't got anything in it. That's good. They must know that we don't do a minibar. And then let's have a look at the bathroom. So he's not sitting on the toilet, guys.
I'm on the front.
This is, oh, wow, okay. So we've got a shower. I like this. Oh, and there's a bath as well. Okay, I'm happy. You all know what I'm like, guys. And look, this is how you know it's bougie. This is what we had when we was on the Shepherd's Hut, the White Company. That's snazzy. That's snazzy for me. And then you've got a hairdryer, la toilette. So yeah, we're going to check in. Well, we've already checked in. We're going to put the bags down and relax because we've been on our feet all day, and we will do a live foot count because the steps when we last checked were like 19,000. So yeah, safe to say I need to put my feet up. My lovelies. You have seen a lot of London today with not a lot of me talking. So we dropped our cases off, thank goodness we did, and went to the Elvis Exhibition at London Arches. And I'll show you, I don't know where he's put the bag. I'll show you what we got. I didn't go mad I did almost buy a bomber style varsity jacket for £175, but they didn't have my size. It was so nice. It had Elvis on it, then it had his picture on the back. Like, it was lovely. But I come away with a vinyl record. I come away with a t-shirt of like Graceland. It said his hometown on there. And I also got, oh, the official gift guide, like the guidebook. So we done that, and then we popped back, dropped the bag back off with concierge. Oh guys, I picked up a bottle of Voss sparkling lemon, and I know it's, you either love or hate sparkling water, but I love it. Yum yum yum. So from London Bridge, we saw a few things on TikTok this morning and was like, let's just like see where we can walk to. And everything was kind of like an hour or so from it. But what I didn't realise was it was an hour to say one place and then an hour to another. So we've done a lot of steps. The first place we walked into from London Bridge was Hoxton. We walked through, I think it was like Commercial Street and everywhere through there. I've never been to Hoxton before. And online, it seemed like the shop was quite big. And when we turned up, it was probably like the width of the hallway for the room, and like the length, it was like really narrow. So imagine, so like that width of the wall. All the bags are just tipped. I'll deal with that in a minute. And it was like a very narrow shop. But the thing with it is, it's only done with volunteers that run. So it's only open 3 days a week on a Saturday, Monday and Wednesday, I think it was. So we went in there and I was like, it wasn't what I thought. They seem to have more stuff online. So what I did get, which actually Dan's got in his coat, that might be why the thing has tipped. I got a pencil, just because, you know, I get a pen and pencil wherever I go. I also then got a little thing of garlic salt, but it was in the cutest little pot with a little spoon. And then I got Mum a big pack of Bar Humbugs. And then I also got a little thing of pink fairy dust. I thought, it's a magic shop, right? So then from Hoxton, we walked all the way into around Leicester Square area to Cecil Court, which was, again, it looked large, like a long row on TikTok. And when we got there, it was probably, I'd say maybe 10 to 12 shops either side. And it was really old-fashioned bookshops, bookshops that don't do normal books. They're like very vintage, or to do with like chakras and spiritualness and healing and everything like that. You also had like medal places down there and coins, and there was quite a few places of art. We had a look around there. That was actually quite interesting. And then we had a walk from there into actually Chinatown around Leicester Square. Walked around, our noses was just like, oh my god, the smells. And then from there, we walked back into Leicester Square onto the main strip, and we went to Happy. Now, Happy, I've probably shown you on vlogs before when me and Mum have been up Leicester Square area. And it is the restaurant with the flower arch. And I was like, I would love to go there. So Dan fancied a burger. So we looked around, we couldn't find anywhere at Chinatown, only Burger and Lobster, but which we've already done that. So we thought we'd try something new. So as we was walking up, I said we can have a look at Happy, if not Shake Shack was opposite. So we was like, okay. We got to Happy. We had to queue for about 10-15 minutes, I'd say, but it was lovely, and they did burgers. So you would have seen a little overview there. I know it's dry January, but I only had the one cocktail, okay? I'm on the waters for the rest of it. And we had these cheeseburger spring rolls to start, which you probably think sound really, really not right. And it was a weird texture, because you bite into a spring roll thinking it's going to be like sweet, and it was like mincemeat, cheese, and like a chutney with onions. Oh, it was delicious. And they said with the spicy mayo, it actually weren't spicy. Either that or like my tolerance is getting slightly better. And then I had the carbonara, which I've seen all over, not just at Happy, I've seen in other Italian restaurants where they do it in the Parmesan wheel. My PT would kill me, because he always says to me, you have a tomato-based sauce. Never have a cream or cheese sauce. I think I've done enough steps today to warrant me a little carbonara. So I had the carbonara in the wheel, and oh, I gave Dan a bit to try, and he was like, that's cheesy. I was like, I know. God, how I've missed cheese. It's not like the same protein, like low-fat one. I'm like, proper cheese. Thank you. And Dan had a double smash burger with sweet potato fries. So I had a lychee martini to drink, and Dan had a Long Island iced tea. Come back, we're like, right, where to go? Dan was like, there's a quirky shop, and he took me to House of Spells, I think it was called. I've seen it online but never been in there, and it's basically Stranger Things, big Harry Potter theme, a bit like Star Wars. They had Viking stuff upstairs, bit of Friends, Peaky Blinders. Like, really, we've had a lot of quirky shops today. We also went into, from Hoxton, when we went into Leicester Square, it was to the Forbidden Planet store. That was huge. They had Loungefly, they had Funko, they had figures, they had comics, they had books. They did have really good funky cookbooks. They had one that took my eye, the Lilo and Stitch cookbook, but it was a little bit pricey, guys. It was 30 quid for a cookbook, which, don't get me wrong, I don't mind if it was huge, but it wasn't a big cookbook. So I was like, okay. So we had a lovely bit of food, and then we just had a little detour around. But you also would have seen this morning, we went to Pizza Pilgrims at the Arches by London Bridge when we come out. Had a pizza to share on that. That was lovely. And then we also detoured into Spitalfields Market and finally got our humble crumble. Like, finally got it. So yeah, we've definitely had a lot, and I haven't bought a lot. That's a good thing for me. I'm like, you know what? That is a challenge, to go in all them shops and be like, no. Because there's actually something we're doing with, like, going to a book place in a couple of weeks. So I was like, you know what? Unless something really, really caught my eye, I'm not gonna splurge unnecessarily. But shall we have a look at how many steps we've done? Oh, I've got no service. Let's have a look. Can I connect? Banned to connect to the hotel Wi-Fi. There we go. But yeah, this is called the Leonardo Royal Tower Bridge Hotel. There was one as soon as you actually come out of Tower Hill Station. Oh, I've got to add to my email. But this one it's just off of Prescott Street, and it's got Wetherspoons on the corner and a Premier Inn right opposite. So I said, you know what, if we fancied a drink, we could always just pop downstairs. But I think we're plumb tuckered now, guys. We've had a long day. Oh, hold on, have I connected? I think I have. It's just connected me. We're on the 9th floor. We're room 908. Let's have a look. I think I'm connected now. Yes, I am. How many steps have we done today? Dun dun dun. Oh, guys. Come on, Canon. This needs to be seen. I need to show my PT this. Is it going to show? Canon. Oh, no, it's jumped. No, I want to do today. Can you see that? 26,171 steps. No wonder my feet are sore. So it's 9:30. It's 7:30 now. The TV's on. He's put Big Bang on. So I think we're just literally going to chill. I want to see what time the spa and like the pool is open to, because we did bring a bather and swimming trunks just in case. Let's have a look. We haven't got to check out to 11 either, so that's good. Key card, dining board, breakfast. All the bars open until 1 AM, so we could always go down for a little bit of food if we wanted to. Oh, here we are. What time? Sunday, it opens at 7, and today it's actually open until 10. Fitness and Wellbeings. The spa is located on floor B3. 25-metre swimming pool with a waterfall, gym, relaxation room, sauna and steam room. So I think actually tomorrow, up at 7, checkout's not until 11. I think we wanted to leave here maybe about 10ish, because we are thinking of walking into Camden tomorrow. I mean, we'll see how our feet are, but yeah. Oh, that's okay. Phones and cameras are strictly prohibited. Oh, I wouldn't be able to take you down with me, guys, okay? Please contact Rena Spa reception for anti-slippers. Okie dokes, that's fine. Room service. 11 PM. Oh, it's not 24 hour. They charge you £6 for the tray. I think these tray charges are ridiculous. To complete your breakfast door card. Oh, right, okay. Breakfast, traditional breakfast, £23. They did ask us that, and Dan was like, we'll just find somewhere out, because we actually did see coming past Charing Cross Station and Buttsnick, and Buttsnick is like the corn dog with the potatoes around it, which we have been looking at for ages, and it was something we always said, oh my god, we've got to go try that. And it's next door to Donut Time, so I feel like that could be a possibility. So tomorrow might be, oh, here we go, guys. Should we have like a mini bar price list? I mean, nothing is in there, thank goodness. What are we looking at? Pot of Pringles, £3. Okay, they're $2.50 on the thing. £3 for a bottle of water, $3.75 for a Red Bull. They haven't even got a Baileys. Oh, they've got a Johnny Walker, $7.50. I don't think he'd be getting a Johnny Walker. But yeah, so we might actually go down to the pool tomorrow. As I say, we did bring a bather. That's not a problem. So yeah. And the Orangery, enjoying a glorious afternoon tea. The Orangery was so cute. It was like a little place where you could just sit and chill and look at. So I'll leave that there because you can read it when it gets better. I have actually put the heating, well, I put it to aircon. I put it on 18 degrees, but I feel like I might have to crank it up to about 22. Because, yeah, I feel like we need to crank this up because it's getting a bit cold. And there is an espresso coffee machine, which we know Dan loves his coffee machines. Let me just turn the temperature up a bit, shall we? There we go. But yeah, I've worn my jumpsuit from TikTok, guys, and I really like it. I mean, please excuse the little bit of a muffin top there, because I say we have been eating food, but we've got a lovely chair, we've got the sofa, and then we have the bed feels good. The bed feels good. I really hope that my hair doesn't run. I just had to turn it up because I had it on 18 and I was like, oh, I'm getting a bit chilly now. Yeah. So I've just put it on 23. But yeah, we're gonna chill, put some TV on, probably then jump in the bath. The spa and pool, sauna, all of that is open from 7 tomorrow.
Okay. So
we've always got an hour or so we could do before checkout, and we're gonna leave the cases here again and then just pick them up from concierge thing. Yeah. 26,000 steps.
No, you did.
Dan's was coming up more. Well, I looked at mine and it was 19,000, and Dan was like 400 ahead of me.
Well done. Big legs.
Big legs. I've got little legs. I have to. Mine was like 26,171.
Right. Okay. So bear in mind that I've had my phone in my pocket the same amount of time as what we've both been walking.
Here we go. Okay.
26,431.
How has he got 300 above me?
So in theory, it'd be like 2 steps to your 1.
I've got little legs. It was getting towards the end, guys, like where he was walking and I was having to like do a run, skip, jump, because I was like, I can literally feel my legs like about to come off. It's a good comfy bed, isn't it?
Good night.
He's ready. He's got Big Bang Theory. Room service isn't 24 hours.
What?
I know, it finishes at 11.
That's disgusting.
The bar shuts at 1 AM.
Okay, that makes
I said, then we've got to wear the spoons on the end of the road as well. How much do you think for a Johnny Walker if we was to have the mini fridge?
Considering it's not in there.
I know, but just like the little miniature.
A minute what? Just like the miniature bottles that you'd get at like the 4-pack?
Yeah. You know, like the ones you get with the glasses at Christmas?
Yeah. I'm going to say for something that small, £6 maybe?
$7.50.
£7.50.
£3 for a pot of Pringles.
Free for what?
But they charge you $2.50 on the plane, so they're not that much higher than a plane.
But when you're on the plane, you're not sitting in London, are you? You're up there. I mean, it's suddenly, I'll pop to the shops and grab some. I'll pop into first class, see if they have a better variation.
So, yeah, my legs are starting to, you know, where you could just feel they're like spasming underneath, like they're twitching.
To the massage.
I think I'll be okay.
Sure.
I'll be okay. I think it's just where like I'm coming to now.
Just relax.
Yeah.
No more walking.
I said we was going to walk to Camden tomorrow. We need to see what our legs are like in the morning.
Oh, my legs would be fine, darling.
Yeah. Well, if we go in like the spa, we'll go in the sauna and steam room. I'll like relax my legs.
Oh, yes.
What?
Hopefully they have a plunge pool.
No, there's no plunge pool. They did say there's a waterfall there though.
A waterfall?
I feel it's the one that goes over like what I had in Jamaica and Dominican.
A waterfall?
Yeah. A Zen waterfall. we'll see. But phones and cameras are prohibited. It says you have to call the reception at the spa for anti-slip slippers.
Okay.
Because they don't advise you to
Take
use
them ones.
these ones. Where are our ones? We got ropes here.
Yeah, I think they're on the back of the door.
Yes. So you will see me. I'll probably be hair up, no makeup, in a robe after my bath.
Stunning.
Absolutely. We're going to chill now, guys. Do you want your water?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm going to have my sparkling floss.
We go way back, all the situations, circumstances, still we don't mind. Steady going on, I dance around the street lights. Hey, I know every street sign, hanging around the block like if you are my friend, then you are welcome any moment. Yeah, city of my...
Oh, guys, I have got the scarf on the pillow because I don't actually know if I'm still bleeding out with the hair, so we're gonna go like that. We've watched, what have we watched? We're watching Gogglebox, we watched Celebrity Bake Off. I had a lovely bath, don't jump to the shower. We watched Stand Up to Cancer, Gogglebox. So no, Stand Up to Cancer was on its own, so that was it. Stand Up to Cancer Bake Off, which means that must be coming soon. I didn't think it was this and then now we're just watching, we watched Celebrity Gogglebox, and now this is the normal Gogglebox, but I don't think it'll be long until we go Kip. It's just gone 10 and you're yawning.
I'm ready to go now.
I think we're going to hit the sack now, and then I think I need to check my alarm because I think my alarm's set for normally like 6 o'clock on a Sunday. I mean, we've bought bathing stuff to go in the pool. Whether we do or not will be another question. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have a lay in and see what happens, and then see where we can find breakfast. He's off and me.
Whatever you say.
So guys, we're gonna hit the sack and we shall see you tomorrow, which I think is gonna be walking again into Camden. Like, I want to see how my feet are. Also trying to find somewhere for breakfast, and then Marco Pierre White restaurant. So yeah, still a bit of food and just wondering. I've only had one cocktail, and so have you. We've done good today. Yeah. Normally in London it's normally in London we have quite a few cocktails and that, but hey ho, we're gonna hit the sack and I shall see you in the morning. Night.
No.
I never got it, why'd you have to go? I guess this world's too slow for you. I think there's beauty in the grey, the cold, but you just want the gold. And there's no way I can beat it, cause I got no chance when it comes to her. She got the glitter and the fame, and I just wasn't enough for you. I wish you could be happy, yeah. But I can't lie. LA made you crazy, yeah. You don't care what's real no more.
Good morning, guys. We didn't end up going down to the spa. We had a much needed just chill this morning. There was a little bit of a disaster. I had the camera I was going to do, because obviously you guys see clips for the videos, but me and Dan have like memory clips, and I had it to do like a how did you enjoy your night, did you have a nice sleep, and as I did, he lifted the quilt up and my hot chocolate went half on the bed. So when I check out, I'm going to be like, I do apologise, but we've spilled a bit of hot chocolate on the bed. So I'm probably sure to show you that later. I'm going to quickly jump in the shower and wake myself up. We are going to head into Camden today. It's an hour and 40 walk. So I think if we're going to try and get out of here for say 10, get there for 20 to 12, maybe have like a couple of hours, because our reservation is at 3:15 for Marco Pierre White. But we was going to book into a restaurant for like a diner, have a breakfast, but I think we're just going to go and have a little experience of the market. So yeah, it looks cold, but saying that, the jumpsuits that I had on yesterday, I was snug as a bug. So I've actually got the same one today, but in black. So we're going with that. I feel like the hair might go up today though, because it is a little bit chilly and windy. So I think the hair's going to go up. But yeah, let's quickly get freshened up and I cannot believe we never normally spill. Our hotel rooms are normally perfect, but yeah, this one's now got hot chocolate on it. Great. We're ready. We've just gone in a black one today because they're comfy, and I may or may not have ordered another 5. So good job there, coming Monday. Got all the different colours, but we're actually going to get the tube into Camden just so that it's not so long, because it is an hour and 40 walk, but then we can have a slow mosey on back, because I think, what's the time now, darling? I don't actually know. Is it maybe about 10ish? Oh, I've still got this bloody baby here.
10-2.
10-2. So if we leave here for 10, we'll get into Camden for like 10:30ish, and then our table's at 3:15. They say to get there for 3. It's an hour and 40. So as long as we leave by like 1:15, gives us a couple of hours to have a slow stroll back. So we're going to have like a good few hours. Dan has been on TikTok this morning. He knows what he wants. I know what I want. So fingers crossed we can find them. But he wants some food. He looks very handsome and he's super dry. We've got comfortable footwear on. I've got my Doc Marten boots as always. But yeah, the other hotel did have a better view. We were saying like we had the little balcony. But this has been a lovely hotel still. Yeah. Very nice. I just wish like we never fulfill and use the spas. Like yesterday we had our day out, but I think what I'll help you put your bracelet on. Yes, please. Yeah. What I would do is, let's pop you there a minute, is next time we're in a hotel in London, actually try and use the spa facilities, because we never use them. So yeah, that will be the next thing that we'll do. So we're going to head off, probably be phone footage, camera footage, not entirely sure, but we'll see you when we see you. Day 2 in London.
Oh no, you don't want me anymore. You only want what you can afford. This is goodbye, bye, bye. LA made you crazy, crazy, yeah, yeah. I see your stories and I can't believe all the people you meet. Think you belong with everybody else, but you belong with me. And there's nothing I can do, 'cause you don't see straight when it comes to her. No, she's gonna eat you up whole and spit you out, and then you'll be free. Every piece. I wish you could be happy, yeah, yeah. But I can't lie. LA made you crazy, yeah, yeah. You don't care what's real no more. No, you don't want me anymore. You only want what you can afford. This is goodbye, bye, bye. LA made you crazy, yeah, yeah. You don't care what's real no more. No, you don't want me anymore. You only want what you can afford. Don't I make you feel something? Or maybe you can't feel anything. She's not gonna give you everything. I wish you could be happy, yeah, yeah. But I can't lie. LA made you crazy, yeah, yeah. You don't care what's real no more. No, you don't want me anymore. You only want what you can afford. This is goodbye, bye, bye. LA made you crazy, yeah, yeah.
Hey, I don't get what this is about. You got my head spinning on my shoulders. I feel a burn inside of my chest. See the lines as they blur out. I can feel it knocking me out. You're bringing me higher and higher.
Guys, we are back. Trust us to be out when they said it's going to be a storm. Like we're getting, what's it, gale force winds and all of that jazz.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh yeah. Gale force winds, which when I tell you, we almost got attacked down Commercial Street with the remnants of Petticoat Lane Market, to the point we had to quickly turn and walk backwards because there was boxes flying. There was just everything flying. So you haven't actually seen me since this morning, because Camden was a very, very busy place. A lot of the stalls inside also said no videos, no photography, anything like that. So we literally just filmed little bits and bobs that we could on the outside. Now, considering we knew we had the food later on, we didn't go to town because we're actually back up in Camden in about 3 weeks' time. So Dan saw bagels online. He saw it on a TikTok. I saw the steak and fries, steak halls. And then I also saw a halloumi wrap. So we had a little bit of a, you would have seen there, we had the bagel, the halloumi wrap and the steak and fries. And that was just the right amount. I know we was looking for meat lovers, meathead, which we saw after we'd eaten. It was just around the corner. They do like tacos, but it looks like you get them in a gravy sauce as well. We found the Korean hot dog place. We saw Dutch pancakes. We saw quite a few, mac and cheese and all of that, but we didn't want to go to town, and as I say, because we knew that we had food later on. When we're down next in Camden, we're actually doing a gravy fondue at the Lucky Club, which was right at the end of that. So who knows, we might detour down there a little tad earlier and have a look around, because the actual Camden High Street, there was quite a lot of funky shops. Camden is, I've never been to Camden, neither has Dan, so it was definitely an experience to say the least. But I thought I'd do a little roundup because after Camden, we walked. So we got the train from Tower Hill into Moorgate. I got confused and almost put us on the train to Monument. Complete wrong station, complete wrong direction, complete wrong line. But we went to Moorgate and then got the Northern Line to Camden Town. After we'd done that, we actually walked back. Actually, I want to see how many steps we've done today. Because yesterday we was at 26,000. We wouldn't have done as much today. I'm still reckoning we've got to be near 20,000. Oh, 17,910. Oh, well, it's still better than a poke in the eye, ain't it? So, we've done a lot of steps the past few days. And we walked from Camden to that. I started to get like a bad pain in the top of my foot, like the bridge, like it had been squashed. And then my leg kept locking for some reason at the top of the joint. So I was like, But we had a nice walk. We walked through Holborn and down to Embankment. I've only done 17,910 steps.
Is that what you've done?
I've done more than Dan today, though,
No,
when we last...
Right, where's my phone?
Look, so you're going to have to check yours now. Because yesterday he was like 300 more than me. And he checked it earlier and I was more than him. And he was like, no, this ain't right. So what's your one? Mine was 17,910. What?
18,173.
How have you made up 200 steps more than me? This is what I didn't
I
get.
told you, big legs. Sorry, darling, the proof's in the pudding.
Oh, damn it. But, okay. We then walked, as I say, down through to Liverpool Street and went Marco Pierre White. So it was Dan's first experience there. How would you give it overall?
I'd give it a good 6. It was okay. Happy was better.
You did like the happy. As you know, Marco Pierre White at Liverpool Street is like Mum's favourite place. And me and Mum are back down there later. But I said Camden's full of a lot of things.
Wow.
And you thoroughly enjoyed your bagel, didn't you?
I did. I got proper messy.
He been enjoying all the mustard when he was big. And the steak chips were,
They were lovely.
I said I think we done just enough because we was hungry by the time we went for the food.
So I think even if we was to walk around and had the corn dog or the hot dog?
I think that could have blowed us.
So I'd have had more than enough room for that.
Well, we walked past several donut stores, but he didn't want it. And someone who done caramelised almonds and peanuts, you still didn't want them.
Foaming at the mouth.
But I said when we're next down, we could actually probably just do a day there when we don't have food planned.
Where?
At Camden. Because you could detour off to a few of the stalls, then come back for the food.
Yeah. He's definitely... Well, bear in mind, we only done the actual Camden market. We didn't actually walk up and down Camden High Street. There was a vegan part that you turned around and said. We could have experienced that.
There's plenty of Camden to experience.
Yeah, that's without actually going in and booking anything.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure they have some quirky entertainment places along there that we could have a look at.
Talking of like entertainment places and something that you can do there, I've only ever seen this on TikTok, guys, in Amsterdam, but Camden have an Irish gallery. Now, if you haven't seen this, this is where they literally take a photo right up close of your iris. They optimize it, and then you can have it put on a canvas or a print. And then what they can do is, say me and Dan had one, they can like put them together. Amazing. I was thoroughly happy when I see that, because I was like, I literally only saw it in Amsterdam. They also had a Doc Martin shop. I think that's the only time I've ever been in a Doc Martin shop in London and not come out with something. They had bags I'd never seen before. They had boots that I'd had my eye on, but I was good.
Being good.
I was being good. And then walking around Camden, oh my goodness, I could have bought so much. There was like skull decanters, like a whole glass skullware set. Dan saw some like custom trainers. This guy, he hand painted these trainers and boots, and wow, the custom guy, when we went in with like the Marvel stuff, he hand painted the boots and shoes, the one you said they're like sick.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Amazing.
They were, yeah. There's a lot of people down there with a lot of talent.
The guy who done the prints, who was at the Comic-Con thing we started speaking to, he done really good.
Yeah.
And they had a thing, if you're ever down there, they've got prints with a watercolour picture of an artist and then the song lyrics on the back with the thing. We said next time we go, we're definitely going to pick some up.
Yeah.
Because the thing with me and Dan, we're actually, even though we probably don't look it, we're very arty. Maybe.
I look it.
They don't know what you look like.
It doesn't matter.
They're thinking like you're going to be a Vincent van Gogh look or something. But definitely, like, there's so much art down there. So much unique custom pieces that you wouldn't get. I was very, very tempted as well to get a teddy bear. Not just any teddy bear. I saw a stall with a lady and she had my Harrods bears. But she also had the 1995 Harrods bear. But it was a little bit spenny, so I was like,
Did you see how much it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was pricey. I couldn't have justified that.
What, for a bear?
Yeah, I'd have come back. I would have got it and said, Mum, you can pay for it as a 30th birthday present to me. She'll say, I'm not buying you a teddy, but who knows? Now I know that Harrods teddies go back that far. I'm sure I could probably find one online or something. There's a lot of art, a lot of canvases, a lot of prints. We picked up a few things. I done really good, guys. Like, literally, I done good. I think we could have come away with tons.
There could have been a lot of damage done.
The skull glassware
on both parts, because that was really quirky.
There was a lot taking Dan's eye as well.
Yeah.
He's already done his list of when we next go up.
The rave shop?
Guys, there's the thing. Was it Cyberworld? Cyberpunk?
Cyberdog or something like that?
Cyberdog.
Cyborg.
Something cyber. If you see it, you would have seen in the clips. It was like two big thing. That is like, if you're a raver,
wow,
or into neon parties, there's everything there. And to the point where it's like, there's not a lot, like it's harnesses for naked people. There was an over 18 section as well.
They go from like top scale to right down bottom.
Like you could be in an all-in-one fishnet stocking from Ann Summers and put a harness on from there. Like that's the vibe. They did have really cool tracksuits though. 110 quid though. I do draw the line.
Some cool t-shirts.
That we did see a couple of t-shirts. One of which I said, oh my god, we could wear that to the white party in St Lucia. Everyone would turn up in like, you guys know, like the nice white dresses and that, and we turn up like going to a rave. They had a black one with a skull on. That was cool.
Yeah.
But that was literally, everything was neon. Kind of give me like Kevin and Perry Go Large vibes.
Yeah.
It's that Ministry of Sand, that era, the hats, the bum bags, everything.
Yes. Proper rave.
I actually felt old to be in there.
Did you really?
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Was you living your best life in there?
No, I was just sitting there taking it all in. I don't sit there and think, oh God, you got to be 18 to be in here.
Because I was thinking, oh, I'm well past this.
Is that why you were saying a certain person? Is that why you were saying about a certain person still doing the raving and all that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, if you could imagine Mama G, number one, she'd probably go in there and be like, oh my God. But she'd see stuff.
Music would be way too loud.
Yeah, she wouldn't like the music, but she would love the clothes in that.
Yeah.
Like, that skull top is like on Bob Marley vibes, and she loves a Bob Marley top. Like, she would love that. If I said to her though to go into the over 18, she'd be like, no thank you. Or I could get her the nightlight of it or Pennywise, she'd be like, no thank you.
Oh,
very blunt. No, I don't want that. But there was like denim jackets that Dan saw. There was a lot of like fantasy and gothic shops with skulls, which I liked.
Yeah.
As I say, the glass skullware. They had tea that was like a Barbados rum and apple crumble.
Well, they've got a place just for tea though, haven't they?
Yeah. Pina colada tea. There was a sesame place. Guys, there was so much down there. For our first time at Camden, I think like we hit it running. We managed to get through. I think we got through everything, but there might be parts of Camden that we didn't even explore.
Yeah. Well, there ain't. As I said,
We done what we could see and go around. We got into
the market.
Yeah.
We up, down, left, right, turn around, come down, up, round.
Yeah.
But there's still parts of Camden that you didn't.
I would say if you go into Camden, a lot of people seem to go in and just stand and get the Chinese food. Go all the way down to where the barge is, because you've got the little tiny huts there. That's where like the bagels, the Greek food, the steakhouse, the Dutch pancakes, Burgers Beyond, mulled wine, rum punch, everything's down that bit.
As soon as you get in and they're literally waving that chicken in front of your nose, you'll get a taste of that and you'll be like, oh yeah, go on, I'll have some of that. But then further on,
there's
it's
a lot.
Like, oh no, I wish I'd have waited.
See, I don't think the prices there either were bad on the gifts. So we went into one quirky store. As I say, a lot of it was prints. Whether that be a canvas, a 3 canvas panel one we saw, when it a 5 canvas. There was a huge one of Bob Marley. Now, if I'd had a van or a way of getting that home and we had our own place, I feel that that would have come home, because that was, I could imagine that above a fireplace. It's very quirky but authentic. Like the things are Queenie.
Yeah.
Like Queen all tattooed and blowing bubble gum, and I think the only one I didn't like was her dressed as Pat Butcher. That was a bit, I think, like, it weren't really for us. But we got 2. These are, what would you say these are? Stone? Or like clay?
Turn them around. Are they fridge magnets?
Yeah.
They're the fridge magnets then, aren't they?
But what are they made out of? Like stone?
Yeah, stone.
We've got 2 stone magnets. These were 2 for a £5. So, of course, Hamish the Highland Cow was at Camden. So I had to get him. And then Dan liked this one. Now, I would love a giant canvas of this. You know, like how I've got Audrey? Yeah. Imagine Queenie like that.
That's like a badass. Beep.
She is. But they had a one of Queenie as well. She was in like a military uniform and she had her arm up. And I think it used to be a war poster, the lady. Then they had her with the aviators and she had all the tattoos on there. That was cool. And they had Princess Diana in a watercolour.
Yes. Did you see how much that was?
No.
No, you didn't want to.
How much?
It was
260
for painting. Well,
a little framed canvas.
Yeah, and it weren't a big one like Audrey either.
No.
It was maybe half. So probably same, maybe a little bit shorter on the width, and easily half.
I mean, Peggy, I paid about $180 for.
For a dog.
She's Peggy. Look, she's gorgeous.
I'm not disputing that she's gorgeous, but.
And then I paid, I think it was 45 or 50 for a cushion.
What was that?
Yeah, I got the big
Where's the cushion then?
In the back room. You can't sit on that cushion. That's like proper show cushion. He's going to go now try and find the Peggy cushion.
I'll be back in.
And then we went to a store that kind of done coasters and everything. And you know me, guys, I love a glass coaster. And these were 4 for a tenner. So I got Mum a couple. This reminded me of the Van Gogh print, but it's a scared cat. So I got that for Mum. And I also got for Mum David Bowie, because I know that she likes him. So she got 2 glass coasters. And then we saw this one, which was Elvis. And obviously we was up there for the Elvis thing. So I thought, you know what? We picked that one up. And then I also got one, because I just thought it resonated for where we went, Camden Lock. So we got some of that. And that was actually all that I got. As I say, I did do very, very well on that. When we went to Elvis, I picked up 3 things. I picked up a t-shirt. Now, some of the prices at Elvis was ridiculous, okay? I'm not going to lie. The tote bags were £20. There was a gold one that was £22. And I was like, oh, I don't think I can justify that. The thing that if they'd have had my size, I would have got that bomber jacket. But they didn't have my size. They only had larges and extra larges. But it was amazing. It had like all the details on the front, and then when you turned around it had a painting of Elvis on the back. Or even the little one that just had TCB, and on the back it said taking care of business.
Like subtle but classy, if that was. Yeah. You could wear that about and people would walk past it and not know.
Yeah.
Because when we was walking around, there was a bloke there, and he had TCB on the jacket, on a hoodie. I was like, all right, okay. Taking care of business on the back. I was like, okay. I didn't realise. Took it off, a pinch of salt.
Part of him.
Walking around, and then you see it in the thing. You're like, oh, okay. You're clearly a big Elvis fan. Fair enough, mate. That off to you.
There was one thing I really wanted.
What?
But I already have one. Well, I have many. That was a sippy cup.
Oh, for God's sake.
Because they didn't have many glasses. Like, they didn't have a shot glass or anything. They had a mug and a sippy cup. That was it.
Mm.
Normally they have like little shot glasses or souvenirs like Hard Rock. But they had this glass and it was a sippy cup. And I think it was about 20 or 25. I love my goddamn sippy cups. So, you know what? If we ever go to Graceland, because that is on my bucket list, guys, to go into Graceland, I will buy a sippy cup and I will buy the Elvis Presley bomber style jacket. So what I did get, which I thought was reasonable, I picked up a top. Now, this was £20 and it says on there Graceland, because they did have the one with Elvis on, but I have one similar from the exhibition that me and Mum went to. So I was like, no, I'll get that one. Memphis, home of Elvis. I, of course, got the big guidebook. Love that. You know me, as soon as we walked in, I was like, I'm getting the guidebook. Dan was like, I thought you would. Yeah, that is my thing, like the guidebook. And then we walked around because they had all of the records and I was like, oh my goodness, I wonder if you can get a vinyl. It wasn't the vinyl that I thought. I thought you could get like the copies of the Sun City, Sun Records. But I did manage to get the big one. And I feel like I got Mum this, but now I have my own copy. And it is his 30 #1 hits. And I actually cannot wait to get this on the vinyl. Like, once all the Christmas decks go, I don't have anything on top of that. And I normally have the lid up with a record, so I can literally just come in, press it, and it goes.
Well, I'm a little bit agitated that you haven't had it going.
The Christmas decks are coming down soon. There was actually places in London still with their Christmas trees and lights out. That's all I'm saying. So I'm not.
Negativity.
Young negativity. And then in the horror shop, we got a few little things.
Right, talk about the horror shop first.
I said it's very small to what we thought,
yeah,
but it is run by volunteers.
Mm-hmm.
It has minimal, well, I wouldn't say minimal stock. It's not like a huge, where you walk into like a Harry Potter shop and there's tons.
Yeah.
There will be a few, maybe 1 or 2, or the sauces you might have 10 jars at, but that will kind of be it. Because I think we actually see quite a lot of like skull kitchenware and glassware. Today, the glasses are the skull glasses on that stem with the rim. They was funky.
I'm sure you can get them other places.
I tell you what, we'll make a deal. If I look online, I can't find them. I'll pick them up next time we go to Camden.
Okay, but before there, we need to look over. Excuse me. In South Bank, do you remember where we went from the walk from the Tower of London?
Yeah.
Round to the Tower Bridge.
Yeah.
No. Tower from South Bank, sorry, round
thing,
and we walked into that little quirky shop.
That's it.
I reckon they might have something in there.
You reckon? We'll have a look. We've actually been to very quirky shops and streets this weekend, isn't it?
Yeah.
Forbidden Planet, never been to. Something I literally saw in the morning. Yeah. House of Spells Dan took me to, never been to. Went in there. The Cecil Call, never been there. See, that looked a lot bigger on TikTok as well. I was saying it looked like a lot longer.
Yeah.
But it's kind of one of them old, like a almost step back in time with the types of shops that was there. Mm-hmm. Like coins and medals and stuff like that. Yeah. But we went into the Monster Supplies. It was called Hoxton Street Monster Supplies. They didn't have pens or anything. So I just got a little pencil. I think this was about $1.50. I was like, I like to get something that's a writing bit. And then she put me in a little bit here, which was like a little card, and I'm sure she put me in a cockroach. She said, yes, she did. She put me in a lovely cockroach. I feel like I could cause havoc with this. I actually want to prank Mum with this.
Oh God!
Put it on her pillar.
She was both absolutely mental, have a cleaning frenzy.
And then thinking of what I got Mum, the Hoxton Street Monster Supplies bar humbugs. We all know Mum loves her humbugs from Mr. Sim's Sweet Shop. I mean, this is 160 grams, and she can probably get 160 grams for about £2.50.
Okay.
This was £6.50. They do charge a bit, guys, but it's all for the experience. And then this, I couldn't not. I mean, they had stuff like lemon curd and that, and it was like, what was it? Thickest snot and guts and chutney. But I'm not going to lie, the thing that sold me this was the little spoon. And this is the salted bone flakes with a hint of garlic. Basically, salt flakes. But we love our salt flakes because we got our salt from Iceland. And I just thought the little spoon was really cute.
It doesn't probably come out either.
It does.
Does it?
It's sellotape, so I can take my spoon out and sprinkle it on. So you'll probably see that in Cook With Me. So I will be like, do, 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 do. But, oh, the most important part. Guys, look what I got. Fairy dust from Real Fairies. I mean, I don't know about you, but that's going to go with my crystals. Oh my god, I didn't even realise that. I actually bought this thinking it's fairy dust. Right. It's biodegradable facial glitter. I can put this on my skin. Why do I feel I need to start getting creative? Apply with a finger to moisturise skin. That's why they had so many colours of this. I just thought they had loads of fairy dust and firefly dust.
Okay.
I'm going to go in like ABBA. You're going to come in tomorrow, I'm going to be at my desk and I'm going to just be painting all of this on my face. Oh my god, I could put this on my face when we next go Camden.
Oh, you foot right in them, didn't you?
I will. There was, people had eccentric styles in Camden, but I loved it. I actually loved it because there wasn't no judgment or prejudice. Like, everyone was on their own style and we was like, go on, like we saw
like Captain Jack Sparrow walking
around. Like, you do you. So we have actually had a very, very eventful, as I say, 17,500. Dan's done 18,000. 26,000 yesterday. Like, we have well and truly walked our tushes off.
We have.
We've explored new parts of London. We've tried new foods. And there's going to be a lot more where that comes from. But yeah, I feel like now we're going to do our oats for tomorrow because we need to be on a bit of a detox. And you're probably sitting there thinking, Shane, you said you do dry January. I had one cocktail yesterday. And then I had one glass of champagne today with one and a big glass of wine. We had a carafe of wine. Dan had beetroot and goat's cheese and walnuts for starter. I had a cauliflower soup. Then we both had ribeyes. I have mine rare. Dan had his medium rare. Both with a peppercorn sauce. Chips, cream potatoes, the onion rings. You guys know I love Marco Pierre white onion rings. They were good.
They were.
And then Dan had a sticky toffee pudding. And I had the apple crumble. So we have been good. I'm still saying that I've done dry January as good as I can. You and Mama G have just let me down this month.
No, I've done it best as I can.
Every night then.
Every night I've hit that bottom a little bit.
So I think we've done okay. But I think for what we've eaten, we've been really actually quite good. And for the amount of steps we've done, I don't think it's bad at all.
Why am I not skinny then?
You are. Specimen of a man, eh? So guys, who knows where the adventures will take us. But if you did enjoy the video, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe down below. Leave us a comment your favourite part of the vlog, or have you been to Camden yourself, and let us know what you think we should do next in London. Take care, stay safe as always, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.